This is the E1 racing wheel. I'm gonna go through in detail of what we can use and what we use most while using it in the race. The most important one, for sure, is the boost.
Here comes Ordonez, rockets by on the inside.
We can activate once and then you have boost for 20 seconds. But this year the difference is that you can switch off the boost, so you can manage when do you want to use the boost. So for example, if you use the boost for 3 seconds, you have to wait 6 seconds to have 100% of boost energy. Then go through the blue button, which is the radio.
Yeah, radio check, Sam to Emma.
It's important to keep in comms with your engineer in terms of strategy, when to do the short lap, when to do the long lap. While you are fighting against another race bird, it's very important to have information where it is, because the visibility in the race bird is not really great, to be honest. Then we have this trim sensitivity. So the higher you go in the number here, the higher this trim goes. So this is the trim. So trim up, trim down. With these switches, you manage the pitch of the boat. So if you go trim up, the boat will pitch up, so it will go higher on the nose, on the bow of the boat. If you go trim down, it will go down on the bow. So this is the most used switch while piloting, because you are in constant move on the water. So to stabilize the race bird while flying on the foils is really important. As you get more speed, the race bird tries to go higher on the foil. If you leave it on its own, what it will do is try to take off, and then you will fall into the foils and you will lose a lot of time. To keep the foils in the right balance is the key of being the fastest out there. Going to the other side of the steering wheel, you have another 2 paddles, which is the lift. So with the lift, what you do is to lift the propeller or to lift down. You put more propeller down on the water. The more down on the water, normally it's more draggy, so you have less speed, but it's more stable. If you lift up to the maximum, you will put the propeller out of the water, but it might cavitate. So you will lose power. So finding the right spot is another key to be the fastest out there. Then these switches, they are the same as the paddles, but they are more aggressive. So one click of this is 10 times of one click. It's a lot of work for the pilots. When they ask me to compare into a race car or the race bird, mentally on the straights is a lot more demanding, because on a race car, on the straight you are kind of relaxed. But on the straight lines here, you are all the time working on the trim to stabilize the race bird and to keep it on foils all the time. So we are really, really busy when you see us on TV. This is pretty much it. See you in the water.
Come on!
Well done, mate.
Come on!